Alright guys, we're back with the Pressure Luck Showdown. We're still in the middle of the big board round number 1. Now, JVD is taking over for Jay York. And JVD, you have 6 spins to work with. Are you ready to hit the board?
Alright, sure, let's go.
Here we go.
No whammies, no whammies.
Stop at a home computer.
Get brainy.
You know that home computer is
$2,000
$2,000.
software package valued at $2,000.
So that puts you in 3rd place right now. With $2,000, you have 5 spins to go. What's your desire?
Here's your score, player.
He's going for it. 1 second, JVD. Go ahead, JVD.
No whammies.
Stop at a color TV.
And watch Press Your Luck on your new TV set. In full color, this prize is valued at $1,750.
The color TV is $1,750. So that brings you to $3,750. That puts you in 2nd place right now. 4 spins to go.
Here's your score, player 2.
You're $2,750 away from 1st.
No whammies. Why not press your luck and spin?
Yes.
I'll go ahead and I'll press my luck.
Go ahead.
We got big bucks, stop.
Stop at $1,000 in a spin. Good.
Plus an extra spin.
$4,750, JVD. You still have the same 4 spins. What do you want to do?
Let's go again.
He's going again. Go ahead. Yes.
1750 behind, so let's go ahead and stop.
Ooh, stop at a whammy.
Sorry, Jay.
Well, that's only the first whammy. You still have 3 spins to go. You want to go again?
First whammy.
Okay, here we go. Go ahead, JVD.
No whammies.
Stop at $1,250, okay.
$250 to your total.
Alright, 4th place, JVD, 2 spins to go.
Here's your score, player 2.
Okay, he's going again. Go ahead, JVD.
Let's see here.
Yes, sir.
No whammies.
Yes.
No whammies.
Sure. Oh no, stop at a whammy. I think when you said do me a favor, that got the whammy angry. But
Whoa, that's your.
you want to be careful getting a 3rd whammy in round 1, but it's up to you. What do you want to do, JVD?
Okay, now you have 1 spin.
That's correct.
2 whammies.
Go ahead.
Jay, I do apologize for the 2 whammies here in the first round. That sucked.
No whammies. No whammies. No whammies.
Stop at $750. So you're in last place there, JVD, but we still have a long way to go. We have 2 rounds to go. Steve, you're in the lead with $6,500, and we're going to head right to round 2 right now.
Let's head into round 2 now. And player 1, you get to answer.
And also, you'll start this round. Each spin could be anywhere from $1,000 through $5,000 in the 2nd round.
Historians believe philosophy and geometry were.
So your question, also for 3 spins.
Einstein's first real job.
Excuse me. I have to burp. Excuse me. What was Albert Einstein's first real job for 3 spins, also? Is it physics teacher, clerk in a patent office, or bookkeeper? I don't think we ever had this question before.
Can you repeat that question just in case?
Yeah, what was Albert Einstein's first real job? Was he a physics teacher, clerk in a patent office, or a bookkeeper?
Oh, I know this one. I think he might be a physics teacher.
You're going with physics teacher, okay. All right, JVD, what do you believe?
One spin. Player 2, it's over to you.
Well, Alex Toole is the only one who picked so far. It's a physics teacher. That's what Alex Toole went with.
Great. I think here, I'm going to say what he said. I'm going to say physics teacher.
He's going with physics teacher. All right, Gary, what do you believe?
It's your turn. Answer the question correctly, and you've got your.
Hold on 1 second, Doc. Let's see.
Yeah, what about Miss Clark?
Well, the second option is clerk in a patent office.
It was a clerk because I learned about Albert Einstein science. It's clerk.
He's confident. Clerk in a patent office. Okay. Steve, what do you believe?
Your turn to answer correctly and earn a spin.
Clerk in a patent office. Okay, let's see if either of y'all are right.
That's it for the first question of round 2. Now, let's see how.
If you're right, that education paid off. It is clerk in a patent office. So you and Steve each get a spin.
Player 2, your chance to answer first at those very important 3 spins.
He's dumb as a rock, but I realize I'm smart as Albert Einstein.
Yes, you are, Gary.
Ignaz Semmelweis, a 19th century Hungarian physician, saved untold millions of future lives by discovering.
All right, another difficult question. Hold on 1 second. Another difficult question. It goes to JVD. I want all y'all to hear this question. Forgive me for the pronunciation, okay? For 3 spins, JVD, Ignaz Semmelweis discovered that doctors must do what? Is it A, stop the practice of bloodletting, B, reduce high temperatures with ice baths, or C, disinfect their hands between patients?
I have no idea what the hell you're talking about. So, if you could be so kind, please put it in the chat box so I don't get confused.
Hold on 1 second. Bear with me, guys. We might need to take a commercial break, but hold on for a second here. It's a long question. Don't y'all type anything in the chat box.
It's always burning since the world
I heard this question before.
didn't start the fire. When we live at night, there's no chance of free. Little rock basket now, Mickey Metal, Gallon Lights, Spot Pink, Jelly Line, Bridge,
Gary, I know the entire part.
Yeah.
You did good there. You mispronounced a couple words, but that's alright. I don't think you know. You know why, Gary?
He's like,
Why?
that's why you mentioned it first time.
Wait, why?
Oh, I've never heard of. Really.
Joe McCarthy with your Nixon's to the bigger television, North Korea, South Korea, Marilyn Monroe. With super takes from Sugar Ray, Bama, John Brando, the King and I, in the catcher in the right. Eisenhower vaccine, England's gotta be the queen. Russia had on Liberace, Santiago, goodbye. We didn't start the fire. It was always burning since the world's been turning. We didn't start the fire. And Ronnie's typing, so let's please be quiet.
It's a long question.
See, I think with sterilization, I don't have a clue.
Ronnie's typing the answer, JVD's gonna answer, then Alex, then me, then Steve's gonna play. Let's play Brush Your Luck, oh boy, don't wear me, let's split the money.
Alright, those are the... Wait a minute, 1 second. Alright, those are the choices there.
Thank you, friend.
Alright, so Ignaz Semmelweis discovered that doctors must do what? Stop the practice of bloodletting, reduce high temperatures with ice baths, or disinfect their hands between patients.
C sounds like the only good idea for the answer, so I'm going to say C.
So you're going with disinfect their hands between patients. Okay, Gary, what do you believe?
Player 3, it's your turn. Answer the question correctly, and you've got yourself another spin.
Gary, the question. The question is on the screen, on the chat box, so.
Let me read it.
Ignaz Semmelweis discovered that doctors must do what? Stop the practice of bloodletting, reduce high temperatures with ice baths, or disinfect their hands between patients.
Well, ignosimilus?
Well, first off, I'm going to say I don't know the answer because I didn't study for this damn test.
It's a hard question.
If I fail, I'm blaming it on you. I'm going to... well, it is going to be full if I fail. I'm going to stop the disinfecting the hands between the patient's legs.
I need a straight answer, Gary. C, thank you. Disinfect their hands between patients. Okay, Steve, what do you believe?
Player 4, your turn to answer correctly and earn a spin.
Go and disinfect their hands between patients. Okay, Alto, what do you believe?
Player 1, you paying attention? Your chance to answer that question correctly.
Disinfect their hands between patients. And we're going to have to speed it up a little bit, guys, because 15 minutes is almost coming up.
Well, now that the answers are all in, let's see if you got it right.
Let's see. It is right. Disinfect their hands between patients. So JVD gets 3 spins, and the rest of you get 1 spin. Off of
It's player 3. And 3
yes, you are. Off of a tough question.
Correctly.
All right, Gary, your question. We have to move along.
Think you know your stuff on movies from the 40s and 50s? Tell me which Western vocal group appeared in many flicks starring Roy Rogers.
All right, Gary, for 3 spins, another question that's tough. Which Western vocal group appeared in many flicks starring Roy Rogers? Is it Son of the Pioneers, The Shadows, or the Happy Trail Boys?
Happy Trail Boys.
He's going with the Happy Trail Boys. All right, Steve, what do you believe?
Okay, player 4, your turn to answer correctly and earn a spin.
Steve is saying the Happy Trail Boys. Alto, what do you believe?
Player 1, you paying attention?
Okay, Alto said the Happy Trail Boys. And JVD, what do you believe?
For a chance to win 1 spin, player
Okay,
is over to you.
JVD says the Happy Trail Boys, okay? Let's see if all of y'all are correct.
Okay, now let's see how many spins you picked up that time around.
No, it's not the Happy Trail Boys. All of y'all are wrong.
Why did it start? So I'm sorry.
That's okay. That was a tough question.
A 3-spin win
Yeah.
or zip? Answer this question and we'll find out.
Last question of the round.
If this famous gigantic structure ever burst, most of the population of Egypt would likely drown. What is it?
All right, Steve, your question for 3 spins. You know what? But before we get to this question, I'm going to take a quick break. We'll do this question after the break, and then we'll do the question, and then we'll do the big board. Stay tuned.